Hey everybody, it's the Old World Gamer, and I haven't come to you guys on a blog for a little while now, a couple days, but the reason being is that I've been trying to have my vlogs happen naturally. So instead of, just trying to pick a topic and start talking about it, I'd rather if it, was brought up in real life kind of thing. So then that way I can actually use, I guess, experiences and stuff. I did record some stuff. I did record making, or at least talking about a Western sandwich I made the other day. I also included the spaghetti that Robin made yesterday. Spaghetti and fried garlic bread. Okay, I'm gonna go eat this. But after that, I didn't really do anything because I was busy with doing rendering and uploading video yesterday, as well as getting ready for my stream, which, by the way, went fairly well, except for the fact that Twitch was just, I don't know, it wasn't good at all. For most of my stream, since it started anyways, people weren't able to use the chat, and at one point there was about 18 to 20 people in there, and by the time the chat started working, there were only 7, like 6 or 7 at most. So I don't know, I was kind of pissed off that something like that would happen on Twitch, who are trying to get people to stop doing LPs and stuff, more or less, and start streaming and giving partnerships and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I don't see any sense in them giving away a partnership when, they don't have stuff on their site fixed. But then, you can say the same thing about YouTube, because it's true. YouTube, I don't know why they have partnerships on YouTube anymore, even. I mean, I think I was talking about that in another video or something, maybe last night. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, usually people go for partnerships because they want a banner, because they want thumbnails, because they want scheduled uploads, because they want, just all the stuff that you would normally get with, a partnership. And now that people are stuck with banners, not even a background, just a banner, excuse me, now that people are stuck with a banner and everyone has thumbnails, everyone has scheduled uploading, they have all the perks of a partnership. So right now, what does a partnership really give us? I mean, I know that I'm with RPM and Social Blade, and they give us the choice of having, I guess, free music from like a website or whatever, but we don't really get much other than that, really. I mean, like I said, other than the free music somewhere, which, quite honestly, I can use game music for free, and I'm just as fun to use game music. And yes, that was Robin, by the way. But don't be sorry. What are you sorry for? But yeah, other than that, I don't see any reason but staying with them. I mean, if anyone else knows, what the benefit of being in a partnership is right now, because I can monetize my videos with YouTube on my own, and therefore, I don't need a partnership. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, what do we get now? Before it was, okay, we're giving everyone scheduled uploads, and we're giving everyone thumbnails and that stuff, but at least you still get the banner. And now it's like, no, now everyone has a banner. They don't even get a choice. That's what you're getting. And, I don't know. Anyways, getting away from that, I was starting to do some research for some stuff for my 2-year anniversary stream. Don't worry, it's not until November. That's a long way away. I just like doing a lot of preliminary research for it and stuff, like what games I want to play, what stuff I want to give away. What's going on, Papa Dog? Like, what is that? Can I eat that? Don't you touch it. Don't you touch it. No. He wants to know right bad. What is it, though? So I did figure out some stuff for my stream, and yeah, I guess that's all I can say about that. I did, however, I was going to go into town today, specifically because I wanted to go to, there's a new Harvey's that opened up here, and we haven't had Harvey's here since, since your mom probably started working with Vogue Optical there, because that's where it used to be.
He was there for a while before that, too.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like,
was that Harvey's?
That was a Harvey's. His office is the drive-thru. So, yeah, there hasn't been a Harvey's in Newfoundland in a long, long time. Now people love it. Why?
Because it's new.
Well, not only because it's new, but a lot of the people now are very picky about everything that they eat and do all the time. Like, I don't know if I was mentioning that either. Sometimes I wonder what I talk about in some of my other vlogs, and again, short-term memory is horrible, so if I do repeat myself, I apologize. But back in the day, you know, you wouldn't get a feller driving around in a truck to walk into a Subway and, you know, be like, oh, excuse me, can you just use the middle pieces of tomato? I don't want the top piece. It's like, what the fuck is that, man?
Chop that bacon for me.
Yeah, I had a chick come in when I was working at Subway. I had a chick come in and she's like, oh, can I have bacon on my sub? Oh, can you pat off the grease from the bacon? It's like, patting off the grease or not, you're pretty much eating salt and fat regardless. Patting it off is not really going to be doing that much, other than taking away from the flavor. And she got fucking ignorant with me. But the best thing is that there was a customer behind her that that pretty much made fun of her and said, like, Jesus Christ, you're fucking picky. And, you know, just more or less was just making fun of her until she left. And he's like, yeah, man. He said, don't worry. I was like, yeah. I was like, I can't really say anything like that, so thank you very much. And needless to say, I was pretty happy about that. I might have comped his sub as well, because that was well worth it. But
Picky people.
yeah, it's just people are way picky. Like I said, like back in the day, if you went to a Harvey's and you were a fella who, you know, your typical Newfoundlander dude in a truck, probably with a pair of coveralls on, he would walk into a Harvey's and say, you know, give me a burger. What do you want on it? Everything you got, I don't care about. Just don't put on anything spicy. That's it. That's the pickiness of what it was back then. Don't put on anything spicy. That's it. Which is not a big request. Now it's like, oh, can I have 2 single strips of pickle with, like I said, a middle piece of tomato, and oh, that lettuce is not green enough. Can I get some of that other stuff? That is like, well, why are you being so picky? Just say, I want some tomatoes, I want some lettuce, put some pickles on there, some onion, squirt of ketchup, a little bit of mayo, good to go. Like, why do you have to go in there like, oh, can I have a spoonful of mayonnaise? Oh, a little bit more than that? Okay. Now, can I have an X squirt of ketchup and then 1 line of mustard? It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you want a custom shit that like that kind of stuff, do it at home. So, you know, if you got anyone to be pissed off with, you can be pissed off at yourself, because I don't think it's worth the time and effort. I mean,
Are that picky though?
just, I know it's over picky is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be picky at all, but people are just over picky sometimes, and I think it's just to make a point or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's not just food; it's everything.
Oh, it's everything. Yeah. Like driving. How many times are you know, like, you're in the regular lane, someone goes into the passing lane, passes you because they are frightened to death that you're going to get to the exit before them. And now, mind you, you're only like 3 or 4 car lengths away from the exit, so they speed on past you, haul over 2 extra lanes just to get on the exit. Meanwhile, you go right past the exit because that's not where you're getting off. And it's like, wow, dude, you gained yourself an extra, what, 2 seconds? Maybe?
And possibly a ticket.
Yeah, right? Like, or possibly an accident or hurting someone. It's like, I don't know, do people go to work in the morning and say, if there's an accident this morning, I don't really care if I kill someone, as long as I'm alright?
It's true, because they leave for work at like 10 to 8, and they have to be at work at 8.
Yeah. Yes, and that would be another thing. Wow, this is turning into a huge complaint video.
We could do a lot of these.
Oh god, I could go on with these forever. Jesus, I could just do a whole vlog series about complaining about everything, but yeah, I could talk about drivers for fucking ever. But yeah, there's a lot of people that do that. Why do you get up 15 minutes before your shift starts, put on your clothes, try to go to get coffee? Have you ever went to a drive-through coffee place, like Canadians, you guys know? Have you ever went to a Tim Hortons at 8 in the morning and said, yeah, I'm going to get through there in 5 minutes?
Never.
It doesn't happen. It can't. It's fucking Tim Hortons. You're lucky if they can get your order right. Yesterday, I went to the drive-thru. There was nothing in the drive-thru at all. Went all the way through. One car in front of me got the order before I was at the ordering speaker thing or whatever. But anyways, I get there. I order my coffee. I order Robin's coffee. Just 2 coffees. That's it. Nothing hard. Nothing difficult. Nothing special. Large triple with 1 shot of espresso. An extra large triple with 2 shots of espresso. Get to the window and give her the money and stuff, pay for it, and Everything is, working out fine. Get home, yep. Opens up my coffee, takes a sip. No sugar.
I don't think mine had espresso in it. I didn't know you put it in mine.
Really? See? There you go. Like, she didn't notice, she couldn't taste espresso. I had no sugar.
I never asked you, but I just didn't think you put it in there.
Oh, no, I always do, because I know that you like one shot of espresso in it, but it just seems like, really? Was your job that hard that, like, I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, sugar, 3. Oh, milk, 3. Triple. Okay, that's done. Oh, shot of espresso. Pour. Oh. Wow, that's a lot to remember, especially when the order's on a screen in front of you. And I'm not saying that every, Tim Hortons is like that. I'm not saying every employee's like that. It just seems it's always the same goddamn employees. That same stun. This is a...
No, it is too.
She looks at you like that and you're like, can I just have my coffee? Like, are you about to shit yourself? Anyways. Today, it's actually stopped being windy. That was weird. It was super windy.
A lot of rain today.
Yeah. But yeah, I was going to go into Harvey's today. This is what it originally came from. I was going to go to Harvey's today. It's very, very windy, so I don't think I'm going. This is turning out to be a much longer vlog than I expected. But that's alright. I'm sure I'll be able to cut bits and pieces out of it anyways, make it a little shorter. I don't care how long it is because... if people want to listen to me talk, they can listen to me talk. If they don't want to, that's fine. That's their prerogative. Your prerogative. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I'm definitely going to make croutons because... Excuse me. And I should videotape that because that's a very easy, very simple, quick cooking video I can do. How to make homemade croutons. And I think... I don't know, I could make potato and leek soup today, but I do have a lot of things to do today as well. I would like to record some live video like I've been planning for a while. Again, I gotta finish up a little bit more audio, regular audio. What else? Robin wants to record. It probably wouldn't hurt me to record some stuff. Vega still wants me to do Chronicles of a Dark Lord for Vega.com. What else? Oh my god, Key 17 Games just messaged me recently about LPing or reviewing their new game. So I'm thinking I might review it as opposed to LPing it because I don't really have time to, LP. But I was looking, I think Stephen George from Stephen Plays, he actually demoed it last Friday, and I was pretty surprised. I was like, oh man, they gave me a copy of, of a serial copy or serial key, so I could, play the game for free and stuff, and they wanted me to review it and stuff, and I haven't heard back from them yet, but I mean, that was only like a couple days yesterday, so there you go. And not only that, but he's in friggin' Ireland apparently. His newest vlog is like, oh, we're in Ireland. I was like, oh, I want to be in Ireland.
Jealous as soon as I saw that too.
Yeah, so he does a lot of traveling, and I'm really jealous. I love traveling, love it, love it, love it. If one of the biggest things I think that I'm going to ever do for this vlog channel in regards to traveling, besides when I actually move, if we actually move, is that I'm probably going to go back home to where I'm from, Fogo Island, and I'm going to show you guys the journey there, what we're going to see. I'll show you guys Luigi's, which is the best on-air place in all of Atlantic Canada. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys Fogo Island, and basically I can show you the the ferry, the new hospital over there. We have a new hotel that's going up there, a multi-million-dollar hotel that apparently like nobody over there can afford to ever stay in it, except for like some of the richer people who own like bigger businesses like the Home Hardware over there, or the guy who owns his own fish plant. And I don't know who she expects to come over. I mean, yes, people like to visit Fogo Island. Yes, it's a nice place to visit, but I doubt there's enough people in the world that are like, yeah, I must go to Fogo Island now because that's where I want to spend like $2,000 or $3,000 for a night at this hotel. Like, I'm sure the view is nice and all again, but I mean, I just don't see how it's worth it. I don't think we're going to get that many people. I think it's going to end up draining more money than anything else, unless they change something about it. But I don't know. That's just me, and I'm not trying to be pessimistic. I'm just trying to be real. But, you know, if it works, good for them. And apparently they've been getting a lot of stuff out there recently. And since I haven't been out there in a while, I don't know really much about it. And I don't hear much news about it. Especially where I don't really talk to either of my parents. Well, one of them's in Ontario anyway, so he wouldn't know anything about it. But my mother's still on the other island next to Fogwall and Change Islands. And, yeah, we don't talk to each other at all. So that's all you can do about that. But yeah, that is something that I've also noticed on Steven Vlogs, is that he gets along with his parents. He has some of the best parents I've probably ever seen. Like, oh, come over for dinner, and then after we can play some Wii. It's like, wait, what? Your parents want to play Wii? Really? And then Mal's parents came and visited, and he's like, oh yeah, I went and got you this arcade game that you used to play. And dude's like, sits down and starts playing it. And I'm like, I want parents like this. How come my parents are so anal about everything they do? Like, I don't even want to get into that. That's for another vlog. So
my mom and dad used to play Atari.
See, my mom, I think, tried playing Nintendo once. She's like, yeah, I can't get this, can't play it no more. I'm like,
they play Atari, and then we got a Nintendo. And my mom said, oh, there's too many buttons, I can't figure it out. Because there was 2 instead of 1.
Jesus. But yeah, I don't know, at least your parents gave it a try. My mom didn't really ever try, so I don't know, it's disappointing. Because then it does, if you think about it, seem like when parents get you a video games and consoles, and they don't want or don't have any interest in it for you, especially like my parents, is like, no, I don't want to buy you no more games. It's like, so you want me to be occupied and not have to look after me that much by giving me a video game, but you don't want to buy a video game to keep me occupied. What?
He just wants you to play the same game over and over again.
Well, yeah, and that's what I hate. I've always said that. Like, my mom was always the one that's like, oh, here's a game, that should do you for years. Like, no, Mom, that's not how it works. If I said, here's a TV show, you can have 5 episodes, that'll do it for the year. No one's gonna go with that. That is a good. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't just watch the 5 episodes and be like, wow, that was the best show. I'm gonna watch that again, and it's gonna be brand new. It's never gonna be brand new. Oh God. Yeah, but yeah, it's real nice to be able to have parents who actually, you know, share interests, who actually care about what you want to do. Like, whether you want to be like Stephen George himself, he went to do you know, filming and stuff, like film school and stuff, I think, as far as I can tell. I haven't watched through all of his vlogs yet. I'm trying to get through them slowly, but I've been watching him, and it seems like he's been doing like film production and stuff, and his parents are behind that since like the very first month that he started filming, and he was with his parents at the time when he was doing some of this stuff. They didn't care. They didn't care that his camera was shoved in their face. They embraced it, and his mom goes to his friggin', you know, to his vlog page and reads the comments by other people. And I think that's amazing, you know, to have parents who care enough that they're actually going to do that, instead of just parents who give you something or do something for you just to pass it off as getting you out of their hair, which, I don't know, it's just, yeah, at least, it's disappointing.
Sit down and play my game with me, Mom or Dad or whatever. And
talk to me about it. Try and find something that you find interesting in it whatsoever.
Games, like kids now, like the Wii and stuff, like it's way easier for parents to.
Well, yeah, I mean, they have not, like, his parents, his mom's in a bowling league, like, on the Wii, on lawn.
On the Wii, yeah, and they sat down and played, like, Wheel of Fortune. And
yeah, like, that's fun, and that's, I think, that's something that parents should consider, is that if you notice that your kids are into something specifically, just because it's not a sport, just because it's not something that you're interested in, doesn't mean that you shouldn't, you know, embrace it and try and, you know, find some kind of, you know, what word am I looking for? Yeah, you gotta try and, you know, gain that same interest as your child. I mean, they are part of you. There's a reason. If they like it, there's probably a way that you can like it as well. That's what I'm saying. So, anyways, this has been going on too long. It's almost 21 friggin' minutes now that I've recorded. Again, I'm just gonna cut some spots anyways. I'm sure you're gonna be like, and I'll just be like on this side or that side, and just keep switching back and forth. But anyways, I'm going to end the vlog here. I don't think I'm going to record any more for this vlog today because, again, 21 minutes. Anyways, I'm the Old World Gamer. Thank you all for watching. Robin's over there again. But even though she's really over there, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.